In this tutorial, we will learn what are the character set or what is QB64 statements. Okay, and character set, constant, variable. How many types are there for character set? Numeric digits, letters, special character, and then constants, numeric constant, string, variables, numeric and strings. Before that, we have to understand we have so many languages what we speak like English, French, Hindi, Marathi, many languages. Similarly, we have programming languages and programming language also have rules of syntax, grammar and spelling, right? And application of these rules in a programming language is stricter. Means we cannot commit a simple or silly mistake because a program has to be explicit as it is a precise statement of the action to be taken. Okay, QB64 is an IDE which is used to compile programs in QBasic programming language. The programming language, the elements of QB64 consist of the character set, the constant, the variable, and the operators and the statements. And that is what we are going to learn and see. So we will start with character set. Character set is like QB64 commands are written using some characters. When we are writing anything, when we are writing program or we are doing programming, we have to use some characters and symbols. These can be digits, letters, special characters. So what digits, letter and special character we can use? So first character sets. So there are three character set. Numeric digit. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can use all of them. Right? Let me give one example. As we have learned, to print anything, we have to use command print. So as I told, character set first is numeric digits. So we know all numeric digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is also one number, right? So if I execute it, whether it will print or not. So it is printing, but it is not showing 0. If I add 0 and then try, now we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, right? So these are numeric digits we can use in program. Similarly, we have letters. So letter means we have to always use double quote, right? So we can use A, capital A, small a, capital B, small b, to capital J to small j, right? I'm not writing all the alphabets. I'm just giving you an example. Let's execute it. So we can see it is printing. Or we can take any other example here. Let's say capital J K L M N O P, right? And then execute. So we can see it is printing. So this is also okay. Now third character set is special characters. What are the special characters? Special characters are like we use at the rate of, hash, dollar, asterisk, greater than, less than, question mark, all short of brackets. So let me use this at the rate of, hash. Let me try. It is printing. Okay. So far we have seen character set. We have used numeric digits, capital letters, small letters, special characters, and used command print, and it is printing everything. So we can use all of them. Now we will move to constant numeric. Okay. Constants are such values that do not change. That is why we call them constant during the execution of the program. These can be numeric constant or string constant. Numeric constant we have seen, like I have typed 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, and it was printing. And we can also use, let me use here 123.75. Whether it is printing or not, it is printing, right? As a string. If I remove these double quotes, then it is also printing. Previously it was printing as a string constant, and this time it is printing as a numeric constant. So this is the difference between the numeric and string constant. When we want to print numeric, we can print without double quotes, and when we want to print as a string, then we have to use double quotes, right? This is the difference. Now we will move to variable numeric strings. First, constant means it was not changing any value. What is variable? Before moving, we have to understand what is variable. We have understood what is constant. Do values that do not change during the execution of the program. But variables is, we can say variable can hold only one value at a time, or that contains a value which may or may not change during the execution of the program. A variable name should always begin with a letter and can have letters, numbers, decimal point, but without no space. I am repeating. A variable is a named memory location that contains a value which may or may not change during the execution of the program. A variable can hold only one value at a time. A variable name cannot be reserved word and can have a maximum of 40 characters. A variable name should always begin with a letter and can have letters, numbers, decimal. A variable name begins with a letter, not numbers, and can have letters, numbers, decimal point with no space. Now, variables are of two types, numeric value and second, as we have seen for the constant, string variable. Okay. So how we can write them? So first we have to define, okay, let's say VCG is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, we have defined VCG is one variable 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now print VCG. We don't want to print this. We want to print VCG. So whatever value of VCG, it should print the value. Let's see, execute. Got it? Means in this program, VCG is one variable and that value is 1 2 3 4 5 6 and we are printing VCG. So it is printing 1456 value, right? This is example of variable numeric. When we want to or let's say we can take one more example as we see as I said we can use letters and numbers. So here we have to type VCG1. Now execute. Correct? So variable can have letters and numbers. But when we want to have a variable or string variables, then we have to use this. And we have to type here. Why this is giving error? When you see this red line, it is giving error because string should be in double quotes. Now error has gone. So now VCG1, if we are using dollar sign, become string variable and the value we have given in double quotes. And now we are printing VCG1 dollar. Let's see, execute it. It is printing 1 2 4 5 6. Okay. So string variable is used for storing strings, value, character set within double quotes, right? The string variable can be named using letters and numeric digits followed by dollar sign. These always start with a letter, right? So that's all for this tutorial. Thank you very much.